And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Here we go. Episode 1210 of the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for choosing to spend time with us no matter where you are. It is greatly appreciated, and we love you for it. And as we kick off every Ask Roz and Mocha, we go to the phones. Hello, Kay. What's going on?
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Is this your first time on the show?
Yeah, it is my first time.
Nice. Well, welcome,
I've been
welcome.
listening to you guys probably since 2018.
Wow. Nice. Love it. We've been on the radio together since 2009. How did you only discover us in 2018?
I moved out towards the GTA to start my first job, and so driving in the mornings, I would typically keep Kiss on because I would listen to your morning show.
Oh, love it. Welcome,
I've been
welcome.
listening to podcasts as well now.
Oh, okay. So you know how this goes. You're first up.
Yeah.
What's your question?
So I saw Maurie's IG post in the parking garage looking for his car. So my question is, did Maurie end up finding his car?
Okay, so I don't know if you saw that. You didn't see this. So Maurie was in a parking garage somewhere. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen. Maurie was in a parking garage somewhere, right? And he lost his car. He didn't know where it was. It's one of these, I'm guessing, Maurie, help me out here. One of these
There's
parking
like four
garages.
buildings connected in an underground, and you make one wrong turn, you're in a whole different area.
Right. So it's one of these things where, because we have them in the city, where it's like one parking garage will service like four towers, right? Yeah. And you just show up. Sometimes it's a gray door on the street. It's not even a proper exit. And if you don't take a picture of where you parked, like you don't even know how to get back into that parking garage. So Maurie posts a video where he's in a golf cart with a security guard.
No.
Yeah. Listen to this.
Anyone else been in this situation when you're in an underground parking lot and you have to be driven around in a golf cart because you can't find your car? I'm so embarrassed right now. Help me find my car. I have no idea where I parked.
What's that high-pitched noise?
He's backing up.
Try and find my car now. I thought I was on P1, but you're saying I'm on P2?
Well, that's where you came from, right? Richmond Street?
P2? I don't know. I've been walking around for an hour.
You came from Richmond or?
Richmond.
Richmond, so.
Okay. And now we're going to try and find, I don't know where I parked. He's saying there's 1,200 cars and this happens all the time, which is calming me down. But I don't remember any of this. Oh, okay. Here we go. It was near an elevator.
Okay, P1 or P2 elevator?
No idea. Black Toyota Yaris. Okay, we're still looking.
Oh my gosh.
No clue. Oh, now we have to turn around. He says I'm in the right parking lot.
So that's where the video ends.
Oh! Bro!
Hey, what's this hanging?
Why?
That's where the video ends.
Why did you not do a follow-up? Like,
Because-
hey, I found my car. It took me this amount of time. Shout out to the security guard.
Two reasons. One, I got so excited for finding my car that I completely abandoned the video idea. And then two, I had to follow him in his golf cart while in my car to get out.
So everybody was like, yo, they watched that whole video. And
every comment was like, what happened?
And first of all, I didn't even know that you could go and find a guy in a golf cart at a
He
parking garage.
found me.
He found you.
He saw me on camera walking around for an hour.
Oh, because you look sketchy.
Yes.
Oh, right.
I was about to kick your ass out of there.
So you did find your car.
Yes.
Were you just walking around because I like pushing your key to hear the honk?
But it didn't. I was so far away that it wouldn't have done anything.
Oh my God.
Damn,
yeah.
bro.
So just so you know, yes, Maurie did find his car. I had no idea that a guy in a golf cart would come pick you up.
I guess when it's like
if you're
that
wandering around a parking garage.
common, if it happens all the time, maybe they had no choice. Maybe the golf cart did not exist before. And then when more and more people started losing their cars, they're like, yo, we got to get ourselves a golf
I
cart.
go, why are you not putting pictures of octopuses and submarines and stuff so I'm in submarine 42.
Right. I always do. I've parked my car in a parking garage before where then I've started to walk to the elevator and went, nope. And I turn around and I walk back and I take a picture of exactly like where my car is.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
And then like I don't trust myself, right? Like I do not trust myself. I can go into a parking garage and I'm like, I know because I get very confident, right? Where I'm like, this is so easy. I know exactly where I'm going. Because what happens is sometimes, and I think it maybe is the hours that we work, right? Like we'll sometimes go places at odd times of the day. Like when we finish the show, if I got to go somewhere, it's like 10 a.m. kind of thing or 11 a.m., right? Sometimes you work into that noon. And I've gone somewhere where I went in a parking garage and I was like, oh my God, it's empty. I'm the only car, right, in this entire parking garage. And I go up for like a doctor's appointment or something like that, and I come back and literally 500 cars have filled up that parking garage. Everybody just coming back from like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh my God, now I have no idea. I could see my car from the door, and now I have no idea where I parked. Right? I'm just like, so I'm not confident in myself at all when it comes to parking.
Has that ever happened to you before?
Yes. So I have to sometimes drive downtown for work, and I find the parking garage is so confusing. So that's why I messaged Maurie to see, did you find your car? Because I've been in an instance where I almost thought that I was never going to find it as well. And I was almost going to call my husband, who works downtown and knows downtown better, to be like, can you come help me find my car?
And how long did it take for you to find your car that one time?
Luckily, only probably like 20 minutes of me walking around in this parking garage. But it's also sometimes trying to find the door to the parking garage, because I don't even know what parking garage I ended up parking in, because there's so many, like you said, there's so many entrances to one parking garage under like 3 buildings.
Wow.
If I'm with my wife, if I'm with Catherine and she parks in a parking garage, because I saw her do this the other day, because if we're together, right, she parks and then we walk and we go and do something. But she was alone, and I met her afterwards, and I was like, okay, let me walk you back to your car. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, where are you? She's like, in the underground. And I go, okay, cool. So we start walking towards the underground, and she just walks down the ramp where the cars go.
Oh, that's like
dangerous.
My gosh. No,
Yeah,
that's so dangerous.
That's
I mean,
gangster.
listen, I'm not going to lie.
Sometimes it's easier.
I've done that multiple times.
But normally there's signs up.
And I was like, where are you going? She's like, I'm going to my car. And I'm like, why don't you use the door? She's like, I've never used the door.
Yeah. Ramp is faster.
She just walks right down the ramp.
Yeah, even when the big sign says no pedestrians on the ramp.
Yeah, and the door was closed. Like she had to go and stand there so the sensor hit her.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And then the garage door opened.
Yeah, guilty.
Right?
Been there.
Yeah. But no, I don't trust myself in those situations at all.
Kay, you are the best. Thank you very much for spending the last 7 years of your life with the Roz Mocha Show. At the end of August, we're going to be celebrating 16 years on the show together. So we appreciate the time that we get to share with you. Thank you. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Oh, no. I really didn't think I was going to get asked this.
Really?
And I hate when I hear, but I hate when I hear people who are so indecisive. So when I first started listening to the show, 100% was Roz all the way. But Roz, you really tore me up, because you made that comment one time on the podcast that you don't like to always move over in the left lane, and you don't understand that that's a passing lane. So that really, one of my biggest pet peeves.
Let her finish.
When people don't move over.
No, I said I don't like moving over for assholes. I'll move over if it's somebody regular, but just not if you're being a jerk about it. Sorry.
But
you have to clarify, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite? You have to say the name.
It's Mocha now.
Hey,
yeah, cool.
That's right.
Cool.
Beep, beep, get out my way. Oh, bitch.
Exactly.
Okay, love you. Have a great day.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.
Bye. Jag says here, how does everyone tie their shoes? This, I guess, would be directed at Roz, Shem, and myself, because Maurie, for years on years on years, has only worn shoes
Vans.
with no laces.
I don't tie shoes.
You don't tie your shoes?
Oh, if I have like a pair of running shoes with laces, I tie them once.
Really?
Yep, and I tie
What
them.
about boots?
I tie them loosen up. Same thing, once.
Oh, just so you can slip your foot in?
Yep, nothing. No shoes I have, except for if I go to the gym. But no shoes I have, even the ones with laces, do I ever untie them and tie them back up when I put them on? Never.
Oh, Shem?
Never.
I definitely do the bunny ears method. I don't know any other way to do it.
You don't do like one ear and then you loop around and you grab
That's
it?
how I do it.
No,
Yeah?
I have no idea.
Matthew-
It's actually quite embarrassing doing it in
Matthew
public. that
ties
way.
knots on each one and then just shoves them underneath his foot.
Yeah, see, I can't do that because then I walk on it and it hurts my.
Yeah, and it feels
I don't like that
weird.
feeling.
No, I have like certain kids, like what am I wearing today? Air Force Ones, and these I just slide my foot in. I tied them up already. But like I have Jordans that I tie up. I got like Timbs that I tie up. Other kicks that I have, I will tie. But I do that where you cross, and then you
Yeah.
loop, and then you pull the
Bunny
string
ears.
through the loop.
Yeah.
No, I don't do the double bunny ears and then like time.
No.
By the way,
no.
we can't ask Maria this question because she's not here today.
I do tie shoes when I go to the gym and on weekends.
Yeah.
Oh,
have
that's
have
it?
you seen the new way to tie shoes?
No.
That people do? Hold on here. I'm going to send you this. What's that?
I'd like to know because it's quite embarrassing being nearly 40 and doing bunny ears method.
Yeah, because people do it now. Like for like speed, like they do it like it's now a contest on like how fast you can tie your shoes.
Oh,
right. And they do it all with one hand. Here, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna send you this video. Okay.
one hand?
No, like they do it all in one motion.
Oh,
sorry. Give me 1 second. You're gonna be blown away by this. Okay, you're gonna die. I'm gonna send it to the group chat. Sent. This is the new way that people tie shoes. I've never seen this way before. And now there's competitions on how fast people could tie a shoe. Under 1 second is what some guys are doing.
Tie a shoelace in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This is how we do it fast.
Yo, what?
Now, we're gonna slow down and show you every step.
Should
First,
grab?
tie your laces as usual.
Yeah.
Then, put 2 little fingers underneath. Now, your right pointing finger and the thumb goes under the shoelace and left goes over it. Grab the opposite loops at the same time and pull through tight. Thanks for watching. Check out other...
Yo.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I'll never get that.
You'll never
me
get
neither.
that. But if you Google right now, new way to tie shoes, you see all these videos of dudes like with a stopwatch. It's like when they do the Rubik's Cube,
Yeah.
right? But it's grown men tying their shoes
Well,
fast.
maybe I'll practice and see.
I'm going to stick with bunny ears.
It's
I'm
crazy
missing
though,
my
but
bunny ears,
it
bro.
looks like magic when they
It
do it.
really does.
Because it's like somebody grabs one shoelace in one hand, the other one in the other hand, and then they mash their hands together like a magician.
But it doesn't look tight.
right.
And then boom, shoe
And then
is
boom,
tied.
shoes tied.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it doesn't look tight enough.
No, it's tight. It's tight. Don't you
Jay
worry.
says here for
Nothing,
Roz,
nothing looks tight to you, Maury.
does Roz get super excited when he gets a new kitchen tool? What was the last kitchen tool that Roz bought that he was really excited to use?
Like a tool, like
pencil or like just like something that you would use in the kitchen?
Yeah, do I get excited for them? Yeah, because it's so rare that I get them. Like everything I have right now is like metal and made to last a long time. But I had a
Maybe like a knife or something?
no. I mean, don't even start it on knives. I love knives. My knives are so sharp though. No, I had like just like the last new tool I got, I think, was a fish flipper because I had one and then I broke the handle on it. So I had to get a new fish flipper because I use the fish flipper for everything.
Okay.
Right? It is my number one go-to.
When you're deep frying?
No. It's
Oh.
like a little spatula, but it has holes in it and it's bendy.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's pretty much my number one that I'll use. That I have a wooden spoon that I use every day. I got my fish flipper and then tongs, and that's it. I don't use anything else really. I just float between those, and I have various sizes and everything else.
Yeah.
In each of them, and my little tongs. They're about the size of chopsticks.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, I've seen those.
They're attached at the end.
Yeah.
I use those for everything.
Damon Maury, how
Love.
many kitchen tools would you say you and Matthew have at home?
I mean, we have tons of spoons with holes in them.
Uh-huh.
Like, like the plastic big spoons, like for soup and stuff.
Yeah.
I have 2 different tongs, carrot peeler, the apple thingy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Like, we don't have anything fancy.
Do you have are they plastic tipped or are they metal?
Plastic.
Plastic, eh?
Yeah. Although I'm the worst. Roz would get mad at me if he came up and barbecued with me because I use salad tongs when I'm flipping meat on the barbecue.
Are they metal?
Metal.
ones?
And
Oh,
I
the
burn
metal.
it gets really hot.
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy regular tongs, man? Like Amazon, bro.
Well, because I don't know. I just shove
$5
the tongs in my
bucks.
back pocket and go upstairs.
Salad tongs are not big.
No, not at all.
They're tiny.
No, these are really long salad tongs.
Why do you have such long tongs? How much salad are
Don't
you
worry
eating?
about my tongs.
How much salad are you eating? That you
Tons
need
of
that?
salad.
Tons of salad.
Bro, no, you don't. You liar.
Like, what are you serving? like what?
Yeah,
what-
to the condo unit
like,
next door.
yeah, like, what do you do?
Dinner time,
You
guys.
run a soup kitchen? Like, why do you have such like?
I don't know. Don't you have the same problem where suddenly things appear in your drawer?
No.
What?
No.
I don't. Matthew comes home with stuff and it's in the drawer.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no. I all of my stuff is metal, and I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can. Although I do love my spider. That's my other. It's like a strainer, like a metal strainer.
Yeah.
It's a small one on a stick. So you just scoop it into the water as opposed to dumping the water out.
Oh,
right? You scoop out of the water because sometimes I want to reuse that water. Sometimes it's good salty water.
Sure.
Right? So I'll just go in there with a spider and just scrape it all out.
Great.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Kahan says here, another question for Roz. Is Roxy, your daughter, interested in getting her license next year?
Yeah, we talked about this. I don't have a problem with her getting her license. I just don't want her to drive. I don't think 16.
Yet?
I don't think 16-year-olds are old enough to drive.
Okay.
And really, like, I think that we haven't sat down and had the rules when she and her friends start turning 16, but I don't think she will be allowed in a car with another teenager probably until she's 20.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Zero chance. Zero chance that there's going to be a 16-year-old picking her up at the house and they're both going to get in a car together. No, like absolutely no way.
I don't blame you.
No, there's zero chance that is ever happening. And we haven't had that conversation yet. And it may wind up in a fight. And I mean, even when she's 17, even when she's 18, right? There's just no way that you're getting in a car with somebody who's 16, 17, or 18 years old.
Have you started like taking her around at all, like just in like empty parking lots or anything?
No, she hasn't. She hasn't asked, but I think that she wants to get her license just because I think that it's like she has that thing that I never had, which is it's just a part of growing up, right? It's it's leveling up, right? Yeah. Like that's all it is. So yes, absolutely. I would never say that you can't get your license, but I've told her many times that 16 is too young to drive a car, and don't even think about picking up a friend or getting in a car with another 16-year-old.
Before we get back to the phones, we'll answer this question from Trisha. If you can choose one day of the week as your favorite, what day would it be and why?
I mean, most people would say Friday, right?
No,
I love Saturdays, man.
Can I say Thursday?
Yeah, I was going to say Thursday too.
I like Friday because you have 2 days off ahead of you. When you're done work, you still have that evening too. So it seems like it's like a gift of, oh my God, look, everything's ahead of me.
Yeah, I agree with Maurie. Exclusively to the hours that we work, right?
Sure.
Like if we do this show on a Friday, right? And then you get out of here at a decent time. You have a longer commute than we do. But if we get out of here at a decent time on Friday, right? I can go home, and if I pass out on the couch, I could have had a glorious nap, and I'm up by like 1:30.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. And when I'm up at 1:30 and I wake up, you're right. That feels like I have a whole Saturday ahead of me.
Yeah.
Right? But it's still only Friday. Like I do feel sometimes if you time it right, you can stretch that Friday into feeling like a full Saturday.
I can nap, get up, go to the gym, come back, light the candles and everything for Friday night dinner, have some wine or whatever. Stay up late with the tongs. And still, as you said, still not worry about the next day.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm usually just so exhausted Friday nights though. Like,
yeah, same.
I just die Friday nights.
Shem, you mentioned Thursday is your favorite day.
Yeah, I like Thursdays. I mean, I like coming in here like coming here every day, but Fridays especially. It's a bit of a lighter show, I would say, for the most part. Right? We get Climax in here. We do have a little bit of a party. So for me, like Thursday after the show for me is my favorite part of it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I do like Thursday. I find that I do some of my best meals on Thursdays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because if I make something big, then I know like Fridays, Roxy's got a lot of stuff going on, and so the leftovers will get eaten, and I know she's not doing anything Thursday night. Wednesday night, she's got stuff. Friday night, she's got stuff. So, like, for me, Thursday is when I'll do, if I'm going to do, like, a big sort of meal thing, it'll be Thursday. But I dig Thursdays, too, man. I really do.
Let's get back to the phones. Hello, it's Roz Mocha.
Hi.
Welcome to the podcast. You have the very last question on the show today. And anytime you're ready, Roz is here. I'm Mocha. Shem is here. Dim and Maurie is here. Maria's not here today. But go ahead with your question.
Okay, when you were in high school, did you ever cheat on your tests and or your girlfriend or boyfriend?
Yes.
What's your answer? before we get to Roz's explanation?
I went to a Catholic high school, and the uniform was a kilt, so it was very easy to cheat on my tests and on my boyfriends. So, yes.
Wait, boyfriends? Okay, forget the tests. How did you cheat on your boyfriends?
Oh. Well, you might have to beep it out.
Yeah, bleep it out. That's totally fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best stories.
Yeah, bleep it out.
All right, go ahead.
Well, just because it was a kilt, it was
like in the school or in a car or
or on a field. Anywhere. Anywhere in the bathroom.
Yes.
Wow. So, how many times? You talking like you give him multiple locations here, girl?
Well, I had like 3 different boyfriends throughout high school, and I cheated on all of them all the time.
All the time. Now, you cheated on them all the time with like one other person or like multiple people?
Well, multiple probably, but depends on the guy. Yeah, like it was just so easy back then, right? Because there was and you could lie about it and never get caught because there was no proof of anything. Nobody had cell phones. No. Nobody was taking pictures. No. So, I mean, I used to go to the bars all the time and
hey.
There. Let me ask
you this question. Did any of the boyfriends, were any of the boyfriends somebody that you cheated with on another boyfriend? Like, did you turn a side piece into a boyfriend and then cheat again on that guy?
Yes.
Yeah. You should have known. Should have known. And this is
not very nice.
This is through what? Like grades? Which grades we talking? Like 12, 11?
Well, grade 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah,
and
your entire high school career. Damn.
Yeah.
But when did you?
And in university.
Oh my God.
You didn't even have a kilt in university.
No, I sure did.
You did, huh? You brought the kilt to university with you, didn't you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you still keep in touch with any of them?
Yeah.
The ones that'll still talk to me, yeah.
The ones that will still talk to you, are you still doing like things with them?
No, I don't do anything like that anymore. No. I'm good. I'm good now.
Yeah.
I'm a mom.
Oh, okay.
Did you marry one of them?
I'm not married. Did I marry? Yeah, I did.
You married one of them?
Marry one of them.
Yeah, you married one of them, eh? Yeah.
Wow.
Does he know about all the others?
And then we split.
Yeah.
Oh.
Surprise.
Damn, Kara.
No, I mean, he doesn't know.
Okay.
No. I was not a good
Hey, roughly what era was this as far as years go? Like, are we talking like 90s, like early 90s, mid 90s? Like, when was that?
So I graduated high school in 2001 when I was 19.
Okay, so you're like you're late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s.
Late 90s, and I wasn't the only one doing this either.
No, not a lot of condoms either, huh?
No, there's a lot. Oh my God.
Yo, you're the one that wrote this question.
Yeah, there was a lot of raw dogging.
Damn, girl.
Right?
Oh
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of condoms. Like, I didn't know.
There really wasn't. Like,
it was, and
Roz, you know.
They would teach you about it, right? But it was just like,
no, not
right?
in Catholic school. They didn't.
Oh yeah,
Not
true. When did they do condom conversations with you in Catholic school, Mocha? No.
I don't
I'm
think
guessing
so, man.
no, they
Like,
did
honestly,
not.
nah.
No, because
I don't ever remember any of that
but
stuff.
you went to I'm sure at that time you went to an abstinence school, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the abstinence rings were big back then. That's when they were just starting to take off, making your promise to Jesus to save it for marriage.
And the priest would tell you, like, if you started feeling feelings, just go take a cold shower.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
we had to go to confession every month.
Did you confess this stuff in confession?
No.
No, of course not.
Never. Why would you?
No. I just had.
But like, the Lord knows.
Yeah, unprotected sex on the football field.
No.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. Sorry, sir.
It was a different time. It was a different time back then. It really was.
It was a very, very different time. Like, life was just so different now. And I think now, especially with, teenagers and stuff like that, who normally would be sexually active, like, you look at the numbers and kids just aren't doing it anymore, right? Like 18, 19-year-olds aren't having sex right now because they're all, it's apps and it's all this and it's like nobody is having sex right now. And it's crazy. Like, do you know who's having sex?
I know.
Women in their 40s. They are like the number one demographic right now of people.
Yo, this conversation got Chef applauding left, right, and center.
Yeah, women in their 40s is the number one sexually active demographic right now.
Salute to them.
I can confirm.
Yeah, and it's after first marriage, got a couple kids, they find their groove again. And this is happening at 40, 45, that kind of thing. You're the number one demo. You're the number one sexually active demo.
Trust me, it's so different now because I teach these kids and I'm like, what the hell is going on? You're right. Yeah. Nobody's doing anything.
No, nobody's doing anything.
They don't even go out anymore. They sit at home and text.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Chef,
sorry, go ahead.
You have questions for?
No, I just salute you. I mean, really, applauso.
Yeah.
Applauso.
Yeah.
And
applauso.
I'm not proud of.
Expect a follow on IG from Shem a little bit later today.
He already follows me.
There you go. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. 38. You said what, Roz? 40? 40.
Shem, I said women in their 40s, not people in their 40s.
They need a partner.
Women in their 40s. Yes, they do. That's right. Fellas like you, right?
Your question sparked quite the conversation. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you for listening. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Hands down, Taylor. Hands down, Roz.
Love you. Enjoy your day.
Love you too.
Bye. Wow, what an ending to episode number 1210 of the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. If there's somebody in your life that you think may enjoy our show, may enjoy this podcast, just feel free to share it with them and let them know that they could subscribe anywhere you get your podcast from, because we release an episode every single day. Thank you, as always, for listening. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.